Her second foul of the game, team foul number 5, bonus situation out.
15 foul for the Utes. And Parrish, a 73% free throw shooter, will go to the line for the first time today.
I love the move by Parrish to just attack because so much of the focus was on the weak side where Sabally was.
This next one is mighty big. It's a 3-point lead right now for Oregon. Another toss makes it a 2-possession lead, and Parrish does her job.
Pinto back, Parrish out. Offense sits, defense comes in. Kelly Graves starting to refine his substitution pattern, and this is what you need to do to grow as a team. Take hard hits and then just come back and find a way to win. For Utah, this game's been eye-opening. To play at this level on the road against Oregon without McFarland and without Gilton in these just critical minutes, they have to come down and they need to score quick 2, quick 3, whatever your best shot early, get down there and take it. It doesn't get any easier. Upcoming schedule for the Ducks. UCLA tonight is at home against number 8 Arizona. They'll fly up Friday. Then USC. You cannot look past them. So talented, so young. Lindsey Gottlieb in her first year. Then Arizona, Arizona State, and then the Oregon State series.
Great to see Drew Gilton back on the floor after taking that hard hit. And here she is. What a matchup it's been between Gilton and Shear all game long. Maxwell blocked. Sabally. Wow.
The big, and you think you're going to put it on the floor and attack, and Maxwell just had the lights go out. Sabally just got on top of it and didn't foul. The switch, Sabally guarding her. Maxwell thinking she can take her. Nope.
Straight up.
One more time. There was nowhere to go.
So here's Rogers. 3 for 4. Free throw shooting critical for the Oregon Ducks, and they've been good down the stretch here. The lead grows to 5.
Full court pressure by Oregon.
The Utes need a miracle. Neepkins going against Sabally and finishing. 15 now for Neepkins. Boy, how good has she been in this second half? 2 points at half for Neepkins, and now look at her as the Utes coming into town for this midweek game. And their upcoming schedule looks like this, Mayor.
Well, in the 2 games against Utah, always a great battle. Colorado, they are 34 in the net. They are making a push for the NCAA tournament as well. These games are so big for both teams. Then Washington State, and then they go to Stanford. And somewhere in there, I would suppose they'd have some makeup games as well. But this game where they have been just right where they needed, just the inability to get the stops, and most of the time those stops have been on Sabally in this second half.
So it's 68-64, 31.5 left to go in this fourth quarter.
They're just going to have to play the foul game.
Yeah, and hope for some misses.
That's exactly right.
And maybe Maxwell hits a couple of triples or something, but you got to now hope that the Ducks miss at the line.
And one of the positives, and it is a big positive for Oregon, they are a very good free throw shooting team. Until you get down to Kylie Watson, everybody is shooting 70, 80, 90%. The bench for Oregon.
So another quick timeout, 68-64. Again, you just go back to the history between these two clubs. And Oregon usually punches early, and Utah fades, and it turns into a, kind of a big Oregon rout. And not this year. more evidence of what Lynn Roberts and her staff is doing with this Utah team.
Again, the most improved team in the conference. They have elevated their offense to an elite level, some of the best offense in the country. But what we learned today is they can play a grinded-up defensive game, go toe-to-toe with Oregon, who by the end of this year will be one of the best teams in the country. Two good friends.
You got to go back to Utah Valley, if I'm not mistaken, where Utah hasn't scored more than 64 points.
They get the steal.
They do get the steal. No numbers, but McQueen, the three rims out. Tough luck there. Ball is up for grabs. Block. Shear's going to get called for the foul. We're not done yet.
You knew it was a dangerous pass when you just sort of saw it lofted. And the steal. McQueen pulls up, miss, and then inside. It's all about getting the ball. Neepkins comes out of it.
Neepkins with her first free throw shots of the game.
Hey, it's like a Hail Mary in football. If you're Utah, you've got to either get the ball or you've got to foul and play on.
18 straight free throws made by Neepkins now. You got to go back to the Gonzaga game forever ago for a miss. Make it 19 straight for Neepkins. Oh, baby, we still got ourselves a game. So it's a 2-point Oregon Duck lead, 21.4 left in regulation.
So now the challenge for Oregon, you struggled with the inbounds last time. You got to be clean with this thing. You cannot afford another steal. So your best sideline out of bounds plays, you see the game reset. Nobody's got timeouts. You need great decision making.
So credit the Utah Utes wreaking havoc on that Oregon inbound play, and it all culminating with Neepkins' pressure-packed free throws.
And if you're Lynn Roberts, you're thinking about who do you foul? Well, Pow's a 90% shooter. Rogers an 87. You know, Parrish is 72. There's just not a... Maddie Shears, 85. There's not a lot of good options out there, so you don't need to hunt for the right person.
You got to hope for at least one miss if a foul occurs against Utah. It's a 2-point lead for the Oregon Ducks. Sabally on the floor as well. She's a 77% free throw shooter.
And she brings you a big target coming to the ball. Box set by Oregon.
So Pow will go to the line as Neepkins gets her. Maxwell back in. Pinto back in for their respective squads.
Offense to defense.
Pow, her first free throws of the game. And as Mary mentioned, high percentage kid at the line. The lead is 3. Utah knows a Pow hit here puts them in one heck of a hole. Look at Shear. Jump ball, possession arrow, the Ducks. Oh, man, Shear. Oh, boy. One of the few times that Utah has been outmaneuvered in that kind of situation rebound-wise. That was huge. The Utes got what they want. Instead, it'll be more free throws for the Ducks.
Pow misses the back end of 2 shots. She's only missed 2 this season. And you can see Shear. She stayed available. She never felt the contact of the box out. She just kept moving and adjusting and following the flight of the ball. Really, right now, the play of the game by Maddie Shear.
5 for 6 from the line is Rogers. Misses the first one. Utah has action. 18 seconds, though, a lot can happen.
And this is where all the practice, just shutting your mind down and just the shot.
All right, so the lead now is 4.
Some pressure to help chew up some clock. You got to go. 2s or 3s, but whatever you get, it's got to happen.
Wild shot. There's another jump ball, so the Utes will get that, but with only 6:4 left. And Maxwell did not touch the ball in that possession.
Good play call, Lynn. Shoot that gun harder, Lynn.
So that's it. 70-66. 19th ranked Oregon outlasting Utah in a terrific game.
Just come away so impressed by both teams. Oregon, the ability to shut down Utah's high-flying offense and just grind this win. But Utah, number 19 in the net, and you saw why. They almost took down number 11 in the net, Oregon at home without scoring 82 points. An impressive performance by both.
So the Oregon Ducks continue their hot ways. 5 straight now for the Oregon bunch. Its longest winning streak since early last year.
We're on camera. We're on camera. Want to take your mask off?
What a game
Sabali.
here in Eugene. 70-66, a game that went back and forth the entire way. Dominant third quarter by Sabali had Oregon in control, but then Neepkins and company really got after it.
They really did. There was just no give up. And a Utah team that the lead got to 9 and they just kept coming at you. Big shot after big shot, and boy, for Oregon.
Niara, do you have your headset on, young lady?
I do.
All right, can you hear us okay?
I did. Yeah.
All right, walk us through your second half, and in particular, the way you guys just gutted this one out. Big win for the Ducks.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was more so, we had an advantage inside, and it was more so like kind of realizing that we need to go inside, play inside out to win the game. They did a great job in the first half, loading up, and in the second half too. They really made us work for our baskets today, so props to them. But I'm really proud of my team. This is like, we always kind of play close games, and we've shown that we can win those close games, which I think is really important.
Niara, just 1 for 1 in the first half, and it just feels like you came out with a much different mindset in the second. You're 6 of 7 in that second half, 13 points. What changed for you after halftime?
Just kind of realizing that, I need to step it up. The first half definitely didn't go as planned. I wasn't really locked in. My mind was kind of somewhere else, so just realizing that I need to be in the moment, getting on the court, and just finishing my baskets and competing.
One player that doesn't score a lot, but Maddie Shear, maybe she's the defensive player of the year in the conference, but she just makes play after play, and just getting that offensive rebound at the end of the game may have been the play of the game.
Oh, 100%. Maddie's amazing. I love her. She works so hard. Her defense is amazing. I think it has something to do with her long arms. And that rebound is amazing. She has the highest vert on our team, so
wow.
She gets up there. So I'm really proud of her. That rebound was huge. So yeah.
No rest for the weary, young lady. You've got UCLA, a resurgent UCLA club coming into town next. Your thoughts on that big game?
That's going to be a really exciting game. UCLA is always fun to play. It's a late game, contrary to this one. But I'm really excited. They play hard. They go up and down, really a lot of intensity, so I'm really looking forward to that game.
Niara, thank you so much. Terrific win for you and your club, and a great individual performance by yourself. Well done.
Thank you.
Niara Sabali getting after it, and the Ducks securing the 70-66 win over Utah. What a game we were treated to here in Eugene. Quality conference win for the 19th ranked Ducks. They continue their mastery over the Utes, 12 straight wins now over Utah. For Mary and our entire crew, I'm Ann saying so long from Matthew Knight Arena. Thanks so much for joining us over your lunch break and into your afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be safe, stay healthy. Oregon outlasting Utah, the final from Matthew Knight Arena, 70-66. So long, everybody.